I just couldn't resist doing one more make using our Christmas Day stamp set. So here it is. If you want to craft along, this is what you're going to need. Right, I've got a 66 in front of me and it's got a little mat. So I think this is 5 3/4. I'll cut this one down too. So I want to put my poly plate in the bottom corner as low and as small as possible so that if I pop that on there, I can just squeeze the sentiment on. Yeah. So you can see I'm just going to put as little as possible onto the card of the poly plate. There we go. So I'm actually going to do this in purple and I've got my inks. So I have got the lovely shaded lilac. So I'm inking it all up in shaded violet. And then I'm going to pop a few little dashes. If I pop it on there, you can see what I'm doing. A few little dashes of wilted violet, just like that. And then I'm going to give it a quick spritz until we get bubbles. There we go. We've got some lovely bubbles forming on there. And then we're going to splat it onto here. So it just fits our sentiment. Pop that on there to begin with. I'm going to lift that off. Just there. I'm going to block those little bits where I've got extra. And then I'm just going to blast that with my heat gun so it's dry. Right, whilst I've still got my poly plate out, I just want to go over this a little bit more because it looks beautiful, but I just want to add some of those like brush strokes to it. So again, I'm going to grab my wilted violet and just add very gently a few little strokes, especially around the edges. And this time I'm not going to spritz it because I want to get that lovely detail to show. I couldn't get my lid to go back on then. So I'm going to pop this down on here, turn him over, and then line him up again. Oops, I've lost his point. There it is. Just pop that down. Very gently just peel it back. There we go. So you get some of those lovely swoosh marks on there. Right, I think I'm done with my poly plate now. So I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to find, where did I put him? Our super big floral border. So I'm just going to make sure it's the right way up. I'm not going to pop it onto my card because I can see it's inky already. And I'm just going to position it. So you can see I'm going to have it just there. I might even oink it up a little bit so that this flower is almost at the top. Yep, just like that. I'm going to turn it over and give it a good inking and get it stamped. So this is one of them stamps that you want to take your time inking up. When you think you've inked it up, go back and have another look because I can guarantee you'll have missed a little bit. Oh, that may be just me. There we go. So I've inked that up. And then I'm just going to tidy up. Can you see I've got bits of black ink everywhere? There's a messy monkey on this one. I'm just going to wipe them off because the last thing I want is to do exactly what I've done and put a dirty mark on it. Never mind. So I'm going to pop that there. I think we're going to go about here. So again, I want to make sure those lines coming down on the design are kind of in line with the lines coming down on the edge of my page. So it's here. I've got some dirty marks on the back of my stamp. My poly mount, never mind. We'll cover them up in a minute. Just give a real good press. Just like that. I'm going to lift it off. Come on, let go. Thank you very much. And then before I get rid of my stamp, I'm going to stamp this one again. So let me just grab a piece of scrap card. I can only see a big piece. Let me see if I've got a smaller one. Nope, has to be this one. I'm just going to ink up that central flower again. it in this bottom corner so I don't waste too much card. Right, there we go. Let's just tidy up my desk because I'm bound to have got ink everywhere again. And I think I'm done with our floral border now, so that can go to one side. We pick this one back up, put that down over there. So, oh, I didn't do that very straight, did I? Never mind. No one will notice it's a bit wonky, will they? So, we've got our image here. What I want to do is I'm just going to turn it round. And using the same two colours as these, I'm just going to do a quick splatter in the background. I'll pop a bit in this shaded lilac there. You can't really see it on my desk, but it is there. And then grab my paintbrush again. And I'm just going to try and concentrate it. Well, I would do if it wanted to splatter for me. Around that image, there we go. I got a good splatter that time, didn't I? There we go, that's better. I'm trying. You can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cover this little mark, this little orange mark up. Ah, there we go, that's better. But it was going anywhere but on that orange mark. So I'm just going to blast that with my heat gun and then we'll do the next colour. That didn't take much drying at all, so let's get our Wilty Violet done next. Put that on there like so. Again, doesn't want to go where I want it to go. Ah, there we go, that'll do. Let's dry that off. So all that's dry now. So I'm going to now do my colouring in. I'm being brave, I'm using my pens. So I'm just going to grab my green for my leaves. I've got a few leaves showing here, and just remember you've got some more up at the top. There we go, they're all coloured in. So now we're going to work on this lovely flower. So I'm going to take my my charcoal pencil and just add a little bit more in here. I'll put it up here. And I'll leave that bit out of the way for a moment because I'm going to work on this bit. Again, I'm just going to add a little bit of shading on here. I do love charcoal pencils. Oh, to be fair, you can use a normal pencil, can't you, if you haven't got a charcoal one. You'll notice I coloured this one, and even though I'm going to cut this one out and stick it over the top, I've coloured it in because I'm actually going to offset it, make it look like it's bigger. And then I'm going to do a little bit of work on our polyplate. I think we did this yesterday. Oh no, not yesterday. On our previous sample, when we just did a polyplate card. On the edge there. And then I'm going to grab my black doodle pen. And just very gently just go around the edge of this one. Oops, I should have stamped the saying first. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stamp my saying before I do my black gel pen. I want my white pen now. Just going to add a little bit of white to these dots. Just like that. And then I'm going to stamp my saying and then we'll do some more gel pen. So let me find my saying. There he is. Let's get him linked up. And then I'm going to pop him in this tight fit just here. There we go. And now we'll do our gel pen around the edge. Because if I'd have done my gel pen first, you see here where I've got my over the edge of my polyplate, I'd have had black line through it as well. Whereas this way, I can stop just about there and then start again here. And it doesn't interfere with that lovely saying at all. We'll do exactly the same at the bottom in a second when we get to it. I'm going to stop here and go around. Keep going around like that. And then, where's my pen? I want to make it jump out. So I'm just going to be really careful. Which one have I got for me? Final one here. Go on the inside lines here. Hopefully, I know it's not as dark as it could be, but hopefully it'll just help it pop a little bit more. I'm going to go to a fatter one to do around one moment. And just on the inside line, like so. I'm having to concentrate, you can tell. Some of those tongue sticking out moments. Keep going around the edge. And I know it's not. I know it was standing out before, but it really stands out now, doesn't it? So there's our base. I'm just going to grab this and cut him out. There you go, that one's all cut out now. So the last thing for us to do is I'm going to grab that, pop him onto his base card, just like so. Could have cut this out and stuck it on, but I think it looks quite nice, single layer. And then I'm just going to take my pen and give this a bit of shaping. Could do my pokey tool, it's got a better end to do shaping on. We're getting there. It's going slowly, but it's going. Just like that. And then very gently, I'm just going to ease it over. And when I come to stick it on, I'm not going to line him up. I'm going to turn him round, just like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And here, our final card. There you go. So we've used all the elements from our Christmas Day stamp set on this one. So I've got them, well, I've kind of got them next to me. We've got that beautiful floral border. Just stunning, isn't it? Then we've got our polyplate. Not sure where he's gone, but I've got his packaging. So I've got half of him. There you go, that lovely swoosh. And then finally, we got our saying. So there you go. Make this moment count. How cool is that? So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you have enjoyed your 2021 Crafty Roo advent calendars as well. And I hope you've got lots and lots of inspiration from our daily videos. And I hope you'll come back and see me again very soon.